Hello everyone! The journalist announced the future owner of the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe rejected PSG's huge offer for the sake of Real, and the Parisians themselves had already found a replacement for Kylian. New release, new mind-blowing news. Subscribe, give us a like, and write in the comments below your top 3 players of the outgoing year. Let's see and compare different opinions, as that's a very interesting topic to discuss. And while you're writing, we proceed to start things off. Let's get going! Cristiano Ronaldo is the best player in history. He must win the Ballon d'Or, claimed the Portuguese agent Jorge Mendes. If there was an option to go somewhere else for more game time, I would be open to it, Raheem Sterling admitted. Neymar faces a lot of criticism for things that have nothing to do with football. They forget what he has done on the pitch, Thiago Silva notes. Has my management at Barcelona been disastrous? It has been a good management. Forbes magazine said that in 2020 the club was the most valuable in the world, José Bartomeu said. Man City's involvement with Haaland complicates Real's position to get the Norwegian. Madrid wants to convince the forward with sporting projects, not money. Barcelona is not going to buy out Luuk de Jong's contract from Sevilla. The Dutchman is currently on loan. Barcelona wants to prescribe for Fati's new contract a €1 billion release clause. Liverpool is considering Coutinho's return. Barcelona doesn't mind the move to occur. Laporta wants Felipe to leave in January. Salah has been named Liverpool's Player of the Month for the second time in a row. He has 6 goals in 5 appearances in September. Martinez believes that Eden Hazard will compete for the Ballon d'Or in the future. He needs to play more to get in shape, head coach of the Belgium national team thinks. Tolisso is going to leave Bayern this summer as a free agent. Kingsley Coman may also leave the team in 2023. Ronaldo wasn't present 10-15 years ago. Solskjaer needs to figure out how to deal with that, Gary Neville said. The owner of PSG has invested another €171 million in the club due to the effects of COVID-19. Now the budget of the Parisians is worth €500+ million. Milan goalkeeper Mike Maignan will miss about 10 weeks after the surgery on his wrist. Newcastle and Man City have unlimited possibilities. The Premier League must make sure that the game is fair, said Leeds owner Andrea Radrizzani. Messi said that I had to win the Champions League. I played great seasons, scored many goals and won many titles, but I was not in the Champions League final, Aguero agreed. I'm not prohibiting players from getting vaccinated, but I would not get one even with a gun to my temple, said Steaua president Gigi Becali. Benzema is my candidate for the Ballon d'Or, the best forward, just a beast of the last 10 years, wrote Ronaldo on his Instagram account. Sergio Ramos will not play for PSG against Angers. He is missing the club's 13th game of the season. Lewandowski deserves the Ballon d'Or because he has played more consistently than anyone else over the past 3 years, told Bayern head coach Julian Nagelsmann. Barca performed at Camp Nou with damages that threatened spectators for 21 games. Bartomeu leadership did not consider the matter to be urgent back then. There's a feeling that PSG and Chelsea are the 2 teams to beat, but Chelsea are the holders, so they are the team to beat, especially after strengthening their squad, Pochettino said. I arrived with the expectation of playing with Leo. When I found out about his departure, I couldn't believe it, Aguero admitted. PSG's huge spending? We are doing nothing wrong. People should look at other clubs. Pochettino defends his club. Dani Ceballos got injured again and is going to miss 3 weeks of action. Lukaku recovered from an injury sustained in Belgium national team camp and took part in Chelsea training session. Phil Foden is close to signing a new 6-year deal with Man City, The Telegraph reports. Barcelona is interested in the services of Rudiger and Azpilicueta. Both Chelsea defenders have their contracts expiring in the summer of 2022. Liverpool do like Rafinha and there were some approaches, but nothing official, shared Leeds winger's agent Deco. Bartomeu said that Laporta team is responsible for the current financial position of Barca. The club has a loss of €481 million. Ramos at his best is one of the best center-backs in the world football. He's not having a good time right now, but he is strong, Pochettino said. Ronaldo has received the prizes for the Player of the Month in September, both in the Premier League and Manchester United. Ballon d'Or for Benzema? Many people think that the award should be given for trophies. This is not the case, Fabio Cannavaro thinks. Paul Ince spoke about £400,000 a week for Pogba. That's a sign of desperation from Manchester United. What makes them offer Paul Pogba that much at this precise moment? Asks former England and Manchester United defender. Frankie de Jong just is not a number 10. Compare him to Kimmich from Bayern, but better. Van der Vaart rates. Well, now we are to dive into the main news of the release. Barcelona have announced the extension of the contract with Pedri. The 18-year-old kid has reached an agreement with the club until 2026. The release clause amount will be 1 billion euros. The official contract signing ceremony will take place on Friday. The question remains, will Sheiks from Newcastle will be able to pull off such a move? Kylian Mbappe is determined to move to Real Madrid from PSG. The Frenchman has no intention whatsoever to renew his contract with the Parisians. His decision does not depend on the salary that the club can offer him. Mbappe has made his decision and money doesn't come into it. He won't renew with PSG for all the money in the world. He made his decision a while ago and nothing will change it. He wants to triumph at Real Madrid and he will. All he needs to do is wait until 30th of June to see his dream come true. AS quotes a source familiar with the situation. Recently, the French media reported that PSG may offer Mbappe a contract with a salary of 15 million euros per year. In this case, Kylian would become the highest-paid player in the world. PSG are interested in Borussia Dortmund forward Erling Haaland. According to Foot Mercato, the 21-year-old Norwegian is the first choice in case Kylian Mbappe leaves. Les Bleus have already begun negotiations with Mino Raiola, Haaland's agent. PSG is ready to offer the Norwegian a contract on the terms prepared for Mbappe. We are talking about an agreement under the 2+1 scheme with the highest salary in the club, from 38 to 42 million euros per year, excluding bonuses. To convince Erling, PSG are betting on the financial conditions and the potential of the club to win trophies. However, it's not known whether these arguments will matter for the player himself. PSG head coach Mauricio Pochettino told how he learned about the upcoming transfer of Lionel Messi. Leonardo called me and said, "The possibility is there. Would you like it or not?" The good thing is that he called me to ask. I said to myself, "Is it a question?" I thought it was a joke, no? Of course. I told him, "Do we want to go and get him? Do I have to drive the van?" And that is when the negotiation started. From then on, Leonardo would call me every night to tell me how the situation was. Everyone had assumed that Messi would continue at Barcelona. Many clubs, if not all clubs, dreamed of having Messi with him being a free agent. From that moment that PSG showed an interest, Leo wanted to come here. Everything happened very fast. We must highlight the work done by Leonardo, by our president and all the club executives that in 2 or 3 days were able to complete the signing of the best player in the world, Mauricio concluded. Former Manchester United head coach Alex Ferguson gave his opinion on who should receive this year's Ballon d'Or. Cristiano deserves it. This year he's broken record after record, he noted. The Ballon d'Or ceremony will take place on November 29th at the Châtelet Theatre in Paris. Cristiano should not even be in the top 3. Football fans are outraged in the comments. Guys, what do you think of it? Is Cristiano worthy of getting into the top 3 at the end of the current football year? Leave your opinion in the comments. We have more big news about Lionel Messi's upcoming victory in the Ballon d'Or 2021 poll. Yesterday, Marca radio journalist Juan Castro announced Messi's victory. Lionel Messi won the 2021 Ballon d'Or, proclaimed Juan. Well, this is not the first such insider. Earlier on, this was shared by L'Equipe and journalist Francesc Aguillar. In any case, we have to wait for November 29, when Messi's victory can be officially confirmed. Friends, watch the new video from our Bamosita project and find out what weird rituals Cristiano Ronaldo does before each game. It was Football News. Thank you all for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.